Yo, what is up, crew? Beautiful Saturday, coming off shift, and we're right into today's training session. Today I'm gonna be using a few of my tools. I'm gonna be using a sandbag, kettlebell, and maces, all right? So I'm gonna flow through these tools that help me elevate the way I move in different movement patterns, not just fixed in one way of moving, because that's not real life. I'm gonna build strength, getting my conditioning. So these tools are very useful because they transfer over to real life movements, picking stuff up in an awkward way, carrying things. What else? If you fall, you gotta get back up. If you gotta play, if you're playing with your kids, or if somebody you know falls, like, this is all very useful because it forces your body to move the way it was designed, and that's in different plane of motions without hurting. Okay, so tons of mobility work you get from these tools. Essential for building strength and feeling good. Okay, a lot of people forget that you learn to feel good in your own body because you're not aching in pain, or you've lessened those aching pains because you learned how to move your body as one, not just training one muscle group. So let's get after it. I'm doing some sandbags right now. Offset squats, very challenging, requires a lot of core work, a lot of balance, and man, it's just fun to do. So let's keep it going.
So if you get some setbacks, embrace it. Sure, every day is not going to be a good day for you. Every day is not going to always happen for you. But it's always something happening. But you got to make it happen for the right reasons. For every day of your life, you must continue to believe in yourself. For every day of your life, you must have enough faith and understanding that it's up to you to make that difference count.
You gotta realize your competition is winning yourself. They may be winning on the outside, but if you're losing on the inside, how you can overcome that?
So this is 175 pounds. Very challenging weight. If you're starting off, I would say your rep range with any tool you use, usually a weight that you can rep out for 8 to 12 reps. That's good because it's not too heavy. Most of the times we get injured because we're not ready to move that sort of weight in that sort of movement. So if you get interested about getting a sandbag, just progressively just start with a weight that's challenging, but it's not super heavy to where you hurt yourself. Okay. All right, other side. I'm taking about 45 seconds to 90-second rest in between sides. So I haven't done these in a while, so definitely, I've sort of lost the rhythm to it. By rhythm, I mean it kind of feels uncomfortable. I'm not comfortable and I'm not flowing with it the way I want to. 175 is a challenging weight for me, except, it's 175 on one side. So this is why, if you have a weak core, you're gonna drop that bag, or you're not gonna be able to keep it on your shoulder. As you can see, as I lower into a squat. I'm already finding my my center because all the weight is trying to go to my right side, so I gotta engage my core. I kind of gotta shift my hands around just a bit. I can't let the back fall behind me, so tons of brain work with this simple movement. So this is my second set. I'm gonna do 4, so I got 2 more, and then we're gonna jump into a single kettlebell for block B. Okay, so appreciate you guys who've been following me for a while. The channel has been growing. I am so grateful for every one of you because you guys keep me going, knowing that, you know, I'm serving you guys a purpose, that I'm helping you through your fitness journey, that we all struggle at some point in our lives, and it's very important for us to surround ourselves with people who are going to elevate you, because if not, you'll go down. So thank you. If you haven't liked and subscribed, go ahead and please do that. And I hope you are improving. I hope you are better than yesterday. I hope you are better than last year. Stay consistent to the craft. You are going to get better, and I hope that you can take these skills to someone else you love, to somebody else who needs help, or somebody else that you inspire. So let's keep at it. So third set. All right. Keep it up, guys. Hey, by the way, I have a fitness app that is powered by Train Heroic. The platform is super, the platform is super simple to use. You can data track, so you can see how much you're improving. You can clock your sets, your reps, the weight you're using. It tells you how many pounds you've moved in a session and over the year. So, and you'll be able to see that with every other person there. So that's super cool. You can even see mine. I do 6-week cycles. The programs are 6-week cycles to where you progressively get challenged, but also you don't burn out. Okay, you don't burn out from a cycle. Super fun, simple tools, and you have full access to me and full access to the team. All right, left side.
Because there's a lot of characteristics and behaviors and habits that we develop. It's not that we set out and we began to have negative thought patterns, and we didn't set out to have negative habits. A lot of times we're around certain people, and by influence, by the exposure, by the ability of us to be close to people, we sometimes just see. I'm sure some of you got some friends that say certain phrases, or they talk.
Let your body work. Take the necessary rest. Don't completely always push through fatigue. You will hurt yourself. I've been there. And it's always a good learning lesson. So you can learn for yourself, or you can learn from me. Don't rush the process. You'll see that with a consistent program with 3 to 4 times a week, with good challenging weights, that you don't need to go at 100% every single time. Okay, take the necessary rest. strength is built slowly. Endurance is built slowly, especially if you're just starting off your journey. But this is for everyone. This is for all levels. And the beauty of it is that everything's modifiable. If you have any other questions, please drop them below in the description. I'm going to place the whole program in today's session. And I have one more set of these, and then we're going to move to a nice kettlebell flow with one single kettlebells, okay?
Hard work and good choices will create opportunity in the middle of your chaos, in the middle of your storm. For me, I didn't serve 15 years, but I would still be incarcerated for 2024. I've actually been released and been walking and living life and doing this since 2013. See, I got released 11 and a half years early. What happened is I found the courage in the middle of an uncomfortable situation in a storm that seemed hopeless, to be honest. To not be afraid to face the thing that I was the most afraid of, which was me.
All right, let's go.
Because I promise you,
Right side.
transparency, accountability, even if people that hurt you, but then also realizing that we've got skin in the game, which is called action, which is called choices, doing our best, do the next right thing, and treat people the way they want to be treated. Doors of opportunities will open in the middle of your spirit. I care what you have to say, and I care what your experiences are. I care about your life. Don't lose the ability to know that you are a critical thinker. You have the ability to process, to think, to rationalize, to hear data, and to make conclusions. It's inside of you. Don't settle for anything less than real and authentic.
You want to go somewhere you've never gone? You got to do something you've never done. You got to say something you've never said. You got to go to a place in you that you've never even been. You're not sentenced to this life this way. You chose it.
I feel like on this side of COVID, like I'm trying to get a different gear. Because one thing that I've realized in the last several years of my life, things that I take for granted, is taken from me. And so now any moment that I get a chance just to kind of lecture or communicate or to challenge somebody to make
All right, let's go. Left side.
And that's the real life where I wake up and I look in the mirror and I am determined to confront myself. I'm determined to have conflict resolution
You got
inside
this.
myself. When I'm open and I'm honest with my behaviors and how I'm operating and what I'm doing with my time and my energy and my focus. See, let me share something with you. The easiest thing I've ever done was to earn $1 million. The most difficult thing I've ever done was to believe it could happen to me.
We all want to do something. We all want to do somebody. We all want to go somewhere. If these things are going to happen, we've got to stop gravitating to excuses. You've got a destiny to fulfill. You've got a purpose to walk into. You've got a task to pass. You've got dots to connect. Rooms to walk in. Stages to stand on. And tables to sit down at.
But you gotta put a good mind in you. You gotta get out of your mind. You gotta begin to restructure your thinking.
I'm ready to do this for my family. I'm ready to do this for my mother. I'm ready to win for my father. I'm ready to make history. And ready to do something that nobody ever thought I could do.
And we take the fact that we're supposed to be comfortable 24/7.
Grab my kettlebell here.
Comfortable in some of different places.
We're gonna do a swing, snatch, push press complex. We're gonna do 5 reps, 4 reps, right side, and with 45 seconds to 60 seconds rest between sides. If you could flow through it, straight to the next side, that's perfect. You're gonna increase that intensity, that cardiovascular work. So I'm gonna be going my pace. Again, I will put the program down in the description below. What else I got for you? I'm using a 24 kg, a 50 pound, and yeah, we'll go from there, okay? So take 60 to 90 seconds rest between a full block. So after these 4 sets of sandbags, right and left side, if you need, 90 seconds to 120 second rest, then go for it. Ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? But I will write the program in how I'm doing it right now, okay? You modify it to your level. If you need modifications, or if you need a more direct contact with me, you already know where to find me. Check the link in my bio. I'm accessible there throughout the whole week, all right? And I'll be willing to help you out and send you videos if you need technique review. So don't be shy, get in there. I'm approachable. I'm there to serve you, okay?
We get one shot. We got one life to live. Life is too short. Make excuses.
So I just came to talk to the game changers and to the change agents who are willing to confront any part of you that's not speaking to your madly, wildly amazing potential.
When somebody is in love with who they've been called to become, what they've been called to fulfill, what they've been destined to do, there is no day off. I'm telling you, don't wait another moment, don't wait another day, don't wait another minute. It's lonely, it's challenging, it requires discipline, it requires perseverance. It's a mindset, it's not over until I win. People that make excuses are not connected to their destination. They don't have an end game, they don't have a goal. You have allowed yourself to become a weak link covered under the blanket of excuses. But I'm just wondering if there's anybody here that has a plan.
I lost count on that one. Might have done 5, but my mind was just elsewhere. So, excuse me on that. Again, 4 to 5 reps. If you gotta lower it to 3 reps, ain't nothing wrong with that. Especially if you only have 1 bell. I got a few bells that I can play around with where, I can go heavier, I can go lighter. But if you have a weight where, you only have 1 bell and the intensity is too high, just drop the reps, okay? So again, a swing, a snatch, and a push press, that equals 1 rep, okay? And then you're gonna repeat that 4 times on one side. Take a break if you need it. If not, flow right next to the next side, go right into the next side, and repeat. 4 sets of block B. Let's get after it. Sides.
Losing weight, I'm a new eating paradigm, a new relationship.
That's set number 2 of right and left.
It's all hard, so choose your heart. Pain is inevitable and it is unavoidable. Pick your pain. Everybody's got a plan until life knocks them out. Because we weren't ready for the pain. And when the pain came, we did not process it. Processing pain is a skill set you gotta acquire. It's a type of currency. If you want the future, if you want next level, if you want tomorrow, if you want to manifest, if you want this thing, I don't care what it is, then you're going to have to get acquainted with pain. The pain of discipline, the pain of growth, the pain of learning, the pain of giving, the pain of forgiving. It all hurts. So pick your pain. Choose your heart. Because at some juncture in life, at some corner you're going to turn, you're going to encounter pain. And you have to process that pain well. Hear me when I say it. Pain is unavoidable. It's hard to let go of the past. It's hard to give sometimes of your time, your talent, and your truth. It's hard to
Oh, that's hard.
It's hard to acquire new skills. It's hard to be stuck.
It's not given to you, you gotta earn it. All these things. You want longevity, there's always a trade-off. You want to improve your health, there's always a trade-off. You want to feel less pain, there's always a trade-off. You want to lose weight, there's a trade-off. Guess what? You got to choose your trade-off. There's going to be certain habits, they're going to lead you to life improvement and having a body you love and having good energy that's going to affect people in a positive way, or having the capability to taking care of yourself so you can take care of others, meaning your closest one, your family, whether you have kids. You are stronger for them, not just for you. Always keep that in mind. And if you are on your own journey, there's still light at the end of the tunnel, okay? Keep going. Focus on the stuff you can control. And once you change your focus to growth, physically, mentally, and ignoring the distractions and negativity of people, this is when your life starts changing, but you're gonna have to want to change.
Expect greatness to come your way. It don't work like that. So you get out of this life exactly what you put into this life. Control, control yourself, alter your thinking.
All right, 4 sets.
My daughter is being treated for leukemia. I hope that she lives a long, great life, and she will go there for years. Mom and Daddy love her. St. Jude, and this is what's keeping my baby alive.
Shake it off. Take the rest that needed. Take the rest that you need. I'm taking my own rest here, so I might be going faster than you if you gotta slow down, or you might be going faster than me, and that's completely fine. Keep pushing, keep leveling up. We got this.
So much gratitude for you.
Your kid is hurting, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's the worst thing in the world. 1 in 5 children diagnosed with cancer in the U.S. not survive. I donate to St. Jude. Hope that you will continue. Yeah, I've got so much from you. Join with your debit or credit card now. We'll send you a St. Jude t-shirt.
Oh, man.
You can proudly wear. It's not
Let's go. Hey, you only got one body in this life. Let's take care of it. Ain't nothing worse than knowing that you have the ability to change your life, to change your eating habits, to change your active habits, to change your sedentary lifestyle. Knowing that you are the way you are, out of shape, overweight, no energy, aching pains everywhere. But knowing it's because the lifestyle you live, hey, you have to make a choice. But you have to gain awareness that it is you. It is up to you to change your life. It's not up to anybody, it's not up to me to change your life, okay? So, I do believe that you have the power in you to change your life, to make better habits every day, and that your belief is what's gonna get you to your goal, okay? This is why I built Empower Training, and this is why if you go into my training program with the team, because it's not about me, it's about helping all of you level up together, pushing ourselves on those really hard days where we don't feel like we don't have the motivation, or we might be going through something emotional personally or family or whatever it is, right? We're there to pick each other up. So let's keep at it.
Because you fall down. Don't blame life because that relationship didn't work out. Don't blame life because that job did not turn out. It is not life that's holding you back. You just gotta be a little bit tougher than your circumstance.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna turn the camera around here, so don't mind me. Let's look this way. And there you go. Perfect. Hey, this is a Mace Tool. This is one of the most effective tools to regain shoulder mobility, regain your posture. The tool forces you to use so many muscle groups, not just our major muscle groups, but those little ones that stabilize our joints, that stabilize and hold bones intact. This Mace Tool right here is an ancient tool to build mobility, upper body strength mobility, even full body, okay? But as you see, once I start flowing through it, it's gonna be a steady, you're gonna be able to see what I'm talking about, okay? It's gonna challenge my cardiovascular system. I'm gonna get that nice blood flow from my upper body. You'll see it in my muscles, you'll see it on my chest, because the whole time I'm under tension right here, okay? All right, so my upper body doesn't really get a break until I have, until I pretty much put the mace on the floor, so on the ground. But we're gonna get into some 360 swings, 4 sets. We're gonna do 12 reps, and we're gonna divide that on both sides, okay? So 6 and 6. So it looks like this. All right, that's 6. Feel good. I can add a few more reps to that, so I'm gonna add 2 more reps on each side. Okay. So we're doing 12 reps. We're gonna do 14 reps, so 7 on each side. All right. Your rest time is gonna be. This is how I set it up. Again, very simple, 45 seconds to 90-second rest. Anything between that all depends on your fitness level, on how you feel, recovery, right? It might be a light day where you're just throwing things around, right? You're having fun, you're just getting some movement in. So Don't be afraid of again, lowering the weight when you have to, and make adjustments to your level. All right, round 2, 3. As you can see, my whole body's engaged. You can see my core pulling towards the opposite side, highly engaged, and you can see how my shoulders move behind me. There's a lot of spinal motion, and this is what's gonna keep your spine healthy, moving healthy. It's gonna strengthen the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments that hold your spine, and shoulder mobility. It's gonna improve over time. This is a 30-pound. I suggest starting off at a very lightweight, 10 to a 10-pounder. I mean 10 to a 12-pound mace. The mace comes in very different forms of design. You can even use a sledgehammer, okay? Works very well. You can get one pretty much anywhere, easily accessible, not too expensive. And yeah, so if you want to improve posture, improve strength, if you want to increase your, or if you want to increase your cardiovascular system in a different way, right? Because the whole time I'm not reaching for that fatigue. I at some point you do get sore, but like the reps are usually higher than 12, right? So that fatigue, that acid buildup in your muscle comes very later. So this is why there's tons of benefits in cardiovascular. It's almost like jogging. You'll keep your heart rate at a jogging pace, which is pretty cool. Not many people can run, or you're just getting or starting off. I have no doubt that you can pick up running at some point just because of how you feel. So third set, let's keep it going. And 4 sets. We're gonna move into block D. We're gonna get some pull-ups in. Another way on increasing buildings. Excuse me. Another way in building strength. Pull-ups are very functional. It's full body. Obviously the least thing you hit are your legs, but like full body, as in core is engaged. Of course your back muscles is where you gain the strength on pulling yourself up, but it works so many muscle groups and it's very functional, and you see tons of body weight improvements, functionality, muscle endurance. This stuff gets you shredded. Pull-ups are essential for life. You have to learn how to pull yourself up for any situation. You'll never know, right? I don't know about me with my sweaty hands, but man, I hope my hands are really dry. God forbid, anything happens. But like, I'm always thinking, like Sometimes chalk doesn't even work for me because I sweat my hands so much. It's crazy, but it is what it is, right? Let's go. 5 reps and 6 sets. Very simple. You always think you have to rep out 10 reps, looking for that rep range till failure or close to failure. Not always. Strength is built with doing the set, taking the necessary rest, and by allowing your body and your muscles to rest, which is usually 90 seconds for at a chemical, like, you know, the smallest level into your cells, you let your cells recover, and you have the strength to repeat that same rep range without reaching that muscle fatigue, that burning sensation that you feel. That's usually above the 8 to 15 rep range. Okay, so here I'm doing 5 reps, really focusing on extending my elbows, locking them out, and fully engaging my back, my arms, my core, and then pulling myself back up. For me, I don't know, I'll probably do 60 seconds, 90-second rest time, and go from there. So yeah, you just be mindful. If you can only do 3, do 3. If you can only do 1, and then you need like a 90-second rest, go ahead and do that. You'll see that over time, this is gonna build that upper body strength, and it's gonna transfer over to other functional movements in your life, right? But anyways, hey, I appreciate you all for being here. If you stayed all the way to the end, I have one more exercise, but my memory card is filling up. So the next exercise is gonna be a dip with a high knee. So it looks like this. All right, you go down, up, and high knee. So it's a nice core upper body challenge for 2. So same structure to the pull-ups. Remember, I'm gonna put everything down below. And man, again, I hope all of you have a blessed day. I can't get tired of thanking you all, helping my channel grow, helping me grow. And hey, I'm gonna keep showing up. Once you learn the art of showing up, and you discipline yourself, and you have all the reasons to keep showing up and removing excuses, man, you become a whole different person. So hey, that's all I got for you today. I'll catch you on the next one.